today we will be doing lesson 4 of the Art of Giving series, and this is once more a Giving to Yourself series. So today we will be making a personal self-care box. So for this, of course, you need a box, and it can be any box, preferably medium to large size, so you can store a decent amount in it. You need any objects that make you happy, any projects that you could do that would help contribute to that happiness or reduce stress, any memory that makes you happy. For instance, this is my origami paper. Origami to me is very relaxing, so I would add that. I'm adding some face masks to my box because I think those are also very relaxing. I love hot chocolate, so I'm also adding that. A book that I am reading. Some food, though you should of course make sure the food will not be perishable and will not rot very quickly. I also wanted to add some tea, and I made a few lists of games that I could play if I wanted to take my mind off of things, some movies, a movie list that I should watch, a playlist, some books, and of course I also wanted to add a journal with some pens because it's so important to journal your thoughts. It helps with your mental health, which we discussed in our journaling video in lesson 1. So for the most part, this video will just be a good time to gather some things that make you happy, things that help relax you, to de-stress, and it will be a good time to decorate your box and make it your own safe place. And that's what I will be doing. And of course you can use whatever you have around the house to decorate. I'm just using some paints. But of course when you do this you can use tape or glue to add your own unique things to it. You can use pens, paper, anything that you would like. The purpose of this project is to make a safe space for things that make you happy, that help relax you. All of it is to take care of yourself. The whole project is made as a reminder to take care of yourself. And going through life every day, it can be very difficult to remember that. Right now, I'm just painting abstractly, and I want to make my box just colorful, really. And I might add some stuff to it later. Hopefully decorating your box will also be a fun project. Okay, make sure if you're painting to put something down before you do, so the paint doesn't get all over things. Or if you're using some other type of material. When I was in high school, I made a self-care box for all of my friends, and they each got their own individual box, and I personalized it for them a little bit. So I gave them a survey, which will be posted on the ArtSphere blog and will be linked in the description. I made these boxes and I tried to customize it the best that I could. If my friend liked a certain type of candy, for instance, I tried to get that for them. If they liked a certain tea, I also added that. Just small things to fill up a small box. And for each of the box covers, I drew some characters from their favorite shows and added quotes and just personalized it. And of course you can fill it with all sorts of things like origami or little art projects. And even though it's been a few years after college, I know that they all still have their boxes. Maybe not the contents of the boxes as much anymore, but for the box tops, they certainly kept them. And doing that project was so impactful, which is part of where this lesson comes from, because they all loved it and it brought us closer together. And it was just a good reminder that they matter in the world, and they matter to me, and that they should remember to take care of themselves in the future. And I've decided for the inside I want to just add some decorative tape. And this is a great place to put things that will help you de-stress. And de-stress means that it is relaxing after some sort of tension or after working. Lots and lots of possibilities of what to put in the box. And I will start putting some of my things in here. You can put, again, very non-perishable foods, which means things like candy might be okay, but not things like an apple or something that will rot very easily. Putting in my face masks. A book. Some hot chocolate packets. Some tea packets. Origami. My journal, some pens for the journal, some pieces of paper that have, again, suggestions of things to do, activities, playlists, books to read. Overall, there are so many things you can add add, so many activities that you could potentially do or add to the box. Worry stones, for example, they are used to lessen anxiety. They usually have a little indent for the thumbprint, and overall they're meant to be rubbed to soothe yourself. You could have photos of friends or family, a photo album, some unlit scented candles. You could have a letter to yourself about how you appreciate yourself or something similar. You also can add a self-care suggestion list, which has some suggestions for self-care. So clean up your area, hydrate yourself, create some art, journal your feelings, breathe, take a walk, talk with a friend, read some books, and then you can add your own ideas and color the page. And this is also on ArtSphere's blog and will be linked in the description below. And I think this is a good reminder, so I will also be adding this to my box. And if you would like to make this for your friend or your family member, you can use this survey, which I mentioned before, and you can find down below. And this just gives some basic questions that you can ask them, so you can customize their box a little bit and make it more personal for them. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.